Howdy you guys and gals, my name's Joycey and we're back with some more Tiny Bunny. Now, last episode we got to meet Anton. He's a little boy child. Yep. And he's got a little family. His parents aren't, doing too good relationship-wise. And sister she just eats everything. She seems like she just will eat anything we hand off to her. She's destroyer of worlds. With that little intro, let's get into this. Let's see what happens next, and I hope we don't die. Olia powdered her lips in rebellion and rushed into the hallway. The staircase that led to the second floor creaked. Ugh. Mum gave Dad a strict look. That's not his fault, I don't think. Oh, that look in her eyes. It's so uncomfortable to be pinned under it. Yeah, well, luckily it's not us. Dad just snorted in reply and left, ringing with the keys he just found. A minute had passed and the theme song for The Little Mermaid echoed throughout the house. It was stored on incredibly worn out cassette tape, which Dad already had to glue together once. Oh man, don't break it again. It's so easy to fix objects by gluing them back together, for example. But how do you fix a relationship? You just get really strong glue, young Anton. It's just all you have to do. Or duct tape. Duct tape fixes all. Trust me. Mum moved to the living room and I was left alone, anxiously stealing glances at the window. We're going to see a little fox again? Oh god, what the heck? Oh, she's under a blanket, I think. Ollie had trouble sleeping ever since we moved to this house. Oh god, it's a cursed house and she knows it. She would toss and turn or curl up into a ball under a blanket. Sometimes she would jump up in the middle of the night and turn on the VCR. That's fucking creepy. Cartoons helped take her mind off all the troubles we had with the move, and our parents. Oh fuck! Oh, that can't be real. That's fucking in her thoughts. Oh, she's crying, I think. Oh no! And then Olia said she saw that giant flying monster outside her window. Oh, it's the owl. Oh god. Oh god. She became obsessed with it. Our parents did everything in their power. They tried every little trick to get rid of those ridiculous fears. Olia refused to sleep alone and didn't believe that the owl was just one of her nightmares. Oh god. After tonight, I was unsure what to make of my sister's words, what to think of it myself. Can nightmares be infectious? Just last night, I couldn't get a wink of sleep and ended up thinking of what to expect in my new school. Oh wait, we got something added to the glossary. Let's have a look. Oh, nope, it's just the bye-bye again. Bye-bye. Okay. There are a couple of days left before the beginning of a new term. My imagination drew long twisted hallways that led to the classroom full of kids. Did I shut my window? Yeah, I did. Don't want my neighbors hear me make voices when they come up. But all the students behind their desks were simply dark figures cut out using a template. Circular holes gaped in the middle of their faces, and pairs of eyes blinked inside those holes. It was as if some completely different creatures were looking at me from behind the flat black silhouettes. Their cruel glares, filled with icy sneers, made me shiver from head to toe. Will I survive here? Won't they gang up on me and beat me down? Jesus, stomping me with their bloodied shoes. Holy crap! God, this kid's fucking... God, he needs to get those fucking thoughts out of his head. The damn school can burn for all I care. Yeah, fuck school! I just wish for anything to happen to it. Doesn't really matter what. I didn't want to go there that badly. I didn't want to see people who were just itching to smack me on the head, trip me up, think of a new offensive name for me, worse than the previous one. Oh god, so I guess he got bullied a lot in his previous school. He's got fears of the new one. I felt like the glasses I wore made me an outsider or some sort of monster. Oh jeez. My gaze slid across the drawings hanging on the walls. These ones? Little cat and Michael Jackson, I guess? Or these ones? Little ninja boy playing in a castle. I couldn't consider myself a great artist, but Olia begged me to hang them. Drawing was the only thing that made me happy as of late. The small circle of friends I had also enjoyed my paintings, and they promised to call me from time to time. Sometimes I imagine Mum picking up my phone and saying it was in a cold voice, "You've got the wrong number." Or, "Anton is not around." Anton is not around. I imagine my future classmates lying in their beds, just like me, listening to the howls of invisible werewolves outside their windows. Maybe my new classmates will like me after all. But who would ever like a boy with thick glasses? Thick, thick glasses. I mean, my dad used to wear glasses when he was little, and now he's married to the most beautiful woman on the planet, my mum. Oh, how cute. The house creaked, pressed by the wind. The condo we used to live in, a 9-floor concrete building, buzzed with the neighbor's drill, mumbled with a TV set from behind the wall, cried like a baby from the big family next door. Okay, so that is the creak of this game. Let's just yeah, it is. It is. Okay, I thought it was my chair for a second. Our current house, though I can't really call it new, was completely different. It was silent and easygoing during the day. Its shadows lay dormant in the corners, on the closet, cobwebs, and under the stairs. But they all woke up during the night. Something was watching me from every corner, almost as if the old photos of my deceased family, with their ashen eyes, were hanging on the walls in place of my drawings. The floor was squeaking, rusty drains were moaning, the attic was occupied by noisy drafts. One could think the house was performing some sort of demonic melody. And then I realized I was, in fact, hearing music! It was already playing for a good while. Somewhere in the edge of my perception I could hear a flute. It was mixed in with the sound of the wind of the creaking old house and my thoughts too. I stood up and rushed to the window. I wanted to reassure myself that this music was nothing more than a product of my imagination. But it's not. It's Olya. She's a genius, playing the flute and the piano from the sounds of it. It's not like someone is playing it there amidst the cold, snowy night, right? Oh God. Oh. Okay, here we go. Open. Hello? Oh, there's animals dancing. Look at them go. Someone was dancing in the field. Black silhouettes I could barely make out with the dark forest as their backdrop. They jumped around, basked in moonlight, bumped into piles of snow, rolled around and crawled on all fours. Stories about wolves playing under the moon came to mind, but these were clearly not wolves. Well, one might be. They stood upright at times, circled around holding hands and whipping up snow, disappearing into the shadows for a brief moment and then coming back. Something bizarre was going on. Shadows dancing in the starless abyss made my imagination go wild, making me anxious at the same time. Suddenly the music had stopped. Oh fuck. Oh, that's oh no, we've been spotted! The dancing shadows froze in place, and I could swear pierced me with their eyes. One of the silhouettes immediately parted from the bizarre shadow carnival and sprinted across the field with giant leaps. Oh shit! It glided on squeaky snow without leaving any prints until it was devoured by the pitch black shadow of my house, which became even darker and thicker. Holy shit, that moved very fast. My heart was jumping around like a bird inside a cage. I'm waiting for it. I shut the curtains with a swift motion and stepped back towards the bed. Oh God, it's gonna open the door, isn't it? They saw me. A freezing torrent of fear washed over me. I stood in the middle of a perfectly dark room and listened to some unwanted guest move and scrape around looking for an entrance. The sound moved to the right, then circled around the house. Now my guest should be at the front door. I jumped into bed and covered myself with a blanket as if it could protect me. It does. Hide yourself under blankets. If you think demons are coming after you, they can't get you once you have the holy blanket protecting you. The shackles of fear locked my muscles. I remembered the funeral, my grandma lying there, hands crossed on her chest, her facial features sharp like that of a tin doll. Ants running up and down the legs of chairs that held my grandma's casket. I imagined those little creatures climbing up her head and pulling up her eyelids with their tiny legs. Then her wrinkled eyeballs would once again move around their sockets and she'd be able to see her grandchildren. I was chanting the spell she taught me throughout the whole procedure. Okay, and now, lying under the blanket and listening to squeaks and howls, I was repeating the same words.
На острове Буяне, в синем океане, стоит домовина, и сало, и глина, волосы седые, чертям еда. Раба Божьего Антона не тронут никогда.
On the island of Buyan, underneath the blemished sun, in the sea of colour blue, stands a cabin made of wood. There lay lard and ashen hair, for the spawn from Devil's Lair to feast and always leave alone God's faithful servant named Anton.
Бесы забудут дорогу к дому.
Evil, leave this house. Must!
Мертвый к мертвому, живой к живому.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Oh god, here we are. We're scared. Bizarre sounds had disappeared. I cautiously peeked out. Oh, you don't do that. You don't get fooled by that trickery, Anton. God! I cautiously peeked out from under the blanket and saw curtains waving around like a hangman. And then the night doused me with a new portion of boiling terror! Oh, what is it? The sound scratched my eardrums. Oh, the music! In reality, something or someone was scratching at the front door, hurriedly clawing at the wood, demanding to be let in. The door was shut. Dad had become very cautious recently, so he'd installed a sturdy lock. Oh, thank God. I remember him staring at the forest intently as if we were looking for someone.
Мертвый к
Oh, he
мертвому.
knows. He knows there's some crazy shit out there too. Ashes to ashes.
Живой
Dust
к
to
живому.
dust. I hugged my knees. Oh god, they broke in. I hugged my knees, placing my chin between them, and drilled the door with my eyes. It was so flimsy and weak before the might of darkness. And then, here comes Alia, the destroyer of worlds. No, the doorknob twitched slightly. Then it turned halfway. Once, twice, as if the person who tried to enter had no hands. The doorknob tilted once more, and then started clicking violently. Ah! Oh, I shouldn't. Alright, I missed that line again because I started clicking violently for some fucking reason. I tried getting into it. The door creaked and opened. The wind taunted me, moaning inside the tin drains. Now you'll see. The door was wide open. The darkness reigned inside the carnivorous mouth of a doorway. And BAM! There it is! It's been scary! Ah! Toy. Tony! It was as if the night itself was calling out to me, flapping its black wings and squeaking with rusty hinges. Tony. I'm sorry, you got the wrong kid. My name's Anton. I was trembling, ensnared by the web of darkness that hung in the corners of my room, waiting for the one who weaved it to come out of the gaping black hole. Me! Tony! I'm not Tony! God, get away! My abdomen tightened and my chest rose up, ready to exhale a desperate scream. But before I was able to do anything, the darkness asked me, Tony, you asleep? Oh, it's not Tony. It's not Tony. It's Olia. Oh, thank God. Fuck. God, it was her. So she calls us Tony. My sister's pale face protruded from the thick shadows. Okay. I think we're going to end it there. I'm starting to... I think I have a pic... Oh, there's a little dinosaur up top. Oh, little dinosaur. Okay. I'm starting to paint a picture of what's happening. I think this whole thing is going to be just Tony and Olia and their imagination running wild. Hopefully nothing actually happens, because I don't want us to die. Especially little Olia. Look at her. Look at you, Olia. No one can die. Maybe the mum, dad. Maybe them. But we must survive. We must live. We must live to tell the tale and to beat up all the classmates that are thinking about beating us up. Possibly. Yeah. Or take over the world with drawings. One of the two. That is a cool ninja, actually. It's a little fighter jet. There we go. We got a better look. Little castle. Okay. There's a little picture of us, of family. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I'm just going to end it here before I get more distracted. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, remember like and subscribe. And comment below what your theories are about what's going to happen. I'd like to see them. With that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye.